Hello students, today we will learn how to make the following programs. Although these programs are quite simple, but sometime if you need them, you look out for the library. And sometime if you are not able to remember those exact name if you are not able to exact remember type the exact error. So instead of that, if you do not want to use library, you can create your for finding finding various thing about a number that you can make your own program, and you can create your own concept for finding squares, cubes, square roots, cube roots, power of a number. Normally these are available in the library function, but if you are not very sure all the time about these names, you can use your own concept and you can be functions. For doing this, we will start in the VS Code. Let us go there and see how we can make all those. So the first one here we will be starting with the Python program to find square of a number, and let us go there. Now let us start it. So here I will create a file, and I will put this file name is I'll put it as dot cube.py. So this on the implementation of all these programs, I will be doing with Python function. So let us start. So how I'll do it now, to start it, let us I have created one file and I'll be making my program from here. So first of all, I'll be doing all these programs by using functions. Find my function with def, and function name is square of a number. So I'll give it a square, and I pass a parameter to it. Say I'll be passing n as a parameter to it, and n actually is a number, and the parameter will be passed to this function. So what I'll return, I will return square of this number. So I'll multiply it by 2 times. So it will be giving me square. Now after this, I will call this function. So what I'll write here, main, and in the main I'll be calling this function. Let us get this number from user itself. So what I'll write, let us take a variable num, and from user, and I will take it in integer form, and I'll use input function, and I'll write here enter a. Now when it is done, then you can pass this function to pass this number to square. So here what I'll write here print square of a number is I'll write here square. I'll call this function square, and then I'll pass this num as an argument to this square function. So I'll just save it. It's better if I could write over. Now when I have done it, I'll just run it. See, click on this run Python file, and here it is asking me to enter a number. So here I will enter square of a number. Let us enter here 3. So answer should be 9. 9 is there. So this is my first function which I have done. Now I can move to second one. Second is a Python program to find cube of a number. So cube of a number, again I'll go back to there, and I'll create another function. And although you must have understood, concept will remain same, but now here I will go with the, so what I'll write here, cube of this number n, and how I'll get it? I'll get it by multiplying 3 times. It will be giving me cube of that. So here copy it, and very next number paste. Now you can write here cube of the number, cube of a number. So everything will remain same, Here you will write Q. And number num will be passed as an argument this address, and just save it and try to run. Try to run it. Click on this, and again it will be asking you cube. What is wrong with cube? Cube of a number is comma cube. And now you can rerun it. So when you rerun and see here, I'll give this time 3 again. So what I'll get 27. Square root is and cube of that same number will be 27. Now this is the second function. Now we can move to third one. A Python program find square root of a number. So here you will have to again you can make a function, move to third f, and function name I'll write here square root, and again pass a number, say n as an argument. This function is taking n as an argument. Then here now, because you have to match out with that number, so how you create this logic? What I'll do here, I'll run my for loop for I will here I in range. I will move from where to where. You can just take till half of this number, because I have to check out square root of this number. Whichever number you are giving, I have to find out square root. So for finding square root, whichever number, you are taking any number from beginning 1 2 till this number, or even you can put plus 1 as well if you want, although it's not required, but even if you will put, still there will be no problem. But only the time will be little higher when you are putting that number n plus 1. So your loop is starting from starting from 1, and now you will multiply 1 multiplied by 1 multiplied by how you are square root. So you have to check out the square root here. If your num n equal to you are comparing I, when I is 1, I multiplied by I is equal to this number, which whose square root you are finding. So you are taking from 1 to till this number. Although even if you will divide, if you will move loop till half, even this program will work. But here I have taken till that number. So if you will take till half, your time will be shortened, and program will be little faster. Will get completed a little early. So here now I am matching this number with the multiplication of the number which you have given. So given means 1 multiplied by 1 is equal to n. 2 multiplied by 2 is equal to n. 3 multiplied by 3 is equal to n. 4 multiplied by 4 is equal to n. Like this I am checking it out. But when it becomes equal to that, I will return what? I'll return I. So when I have when I return I, this means I will become my square root of it. Here I'll tab it. Think everything is belong here. Range 1 comma n plus 1. Okay, then for here, good. Need not leave. Now I think netting of this is okay. Have it, and then come down here, and then now here square root of this number means if twice multiplication of any of the number from 1 to till n, if it is matching to this given number, that means that is my square root of that one. So that is square root means I will become square root of that number. Here I'll just print it and see how it will be. I have done it and I'll print it. So here you can say square root of the number. Square root of, although you have library functions, but here programming, you should try out your logics all time, whether you can do or not. If you can't do, means software is not like that. Where you have to think out multiple ways, and you try to find out the solution. That's the programming concept here. So here square root, and then the number has been passed to this. So what you will get, just save it and run it. What you get, that we can. So here enter a number. So square root of 9. Say square root of I'll put here 25. Square root of 25 should be 5. So it will return 5. So it is here. Square root of the number is 5. Similarly, now if you want to find out cube root, again you will do the same thing. Logic will remain same. Logic will remain same, and here you can copy it, and again here you can repaste it. Paste it here and it as cube root, and everything will remain same. Again run the loops in the same way, but this time you will have to multiply each number in the for range by 3 times, and if you are finding that numbers equal to that given number, then the return I. So I will become cube root of that number. So here do everything same. Again come down to this line. Here you can copy this and again repaste. Instead of cube, you can write it. Instead of square, you can write here cube root, and here you can type out. Now again run it, and this time you will get answer as cube root. So run this program and see what you are going to get. So I will write here this time 120. One will here 5 4 4 ja 16 64. So let us take it 60. What we will get, 4 will be the answer for as a cube root. So 4 is the answer. I'll try out with the simple number. Run it again and time out 27 and see what you are going to get from it. It is 3, and the cube root of a number is, so like this you can find out cube root, square root, and then when it comes out to now we have done till here. So Python program to find square root, cube root. Now we will try to find out power of a number. So let us go back again. Again we will make a function. So this time I want to find out power of the number. So I'll write here power of a number. So function name I'll write power. So I'll just write here power. Otherwise what happens, every time you will be using functions from the library. Although using those is not a bad idea, but here if you can make your own functions libraries, it will also be a plus point to use them. So I'll define a function, say power, and power function will be taking one parameter. No, it will be taking 2 parameters. One, the number, say I'll give this number as m, and another number will be power. I mean, it will be power of m. So power of m, what I'll write here, m. Then what I'll write, return m multiplied by m to the power. I'll give here m to the power n, and here I'll return this value. And when I'll run it, I'll get the output. So run this program, save it, and run it. So this time I'll give this number, say power of 4. Here I'll have to give fix up please one when I'm calling it m. I'll take 3. I'll take 3, and I'm trying to find out power of 3. So 3 to the power, say I'll write 3 to the power 3. What I'll get, I'll just save it and run this program. So I want to find out 3 to the power 3. So I'll give num as 3, and it will be showing me 3 to the power 3. Answer will be 27. So power of number is 27. And if I do it again for 4 to the power 4, so I'll write here power 4, and then what I'll get, 4 to the power 4. It will be power 4. 27 multiplied by 3, 81. So answer will be wrong. Something has gone wrong. 3 to the we are to get. We will be getting 3 to the power 4. 3 to the 4. So run it again. I'll clear this. Now run it again and give here 3. N will be, so 3 to the power 4 will be, it will be 81. It will be 81. So you have got the answer. Like this you have found, you have done till here. You have done till here. And the program number 5 has been done. Now after this, last is left a Python program to print a string multiple times. Python provides many combination expressions. With the help of those, we will be able to do magics. I mean, big task can be done with a small line of code. Here I'll write a function, say times. I'll write it as times. Now whatever string you will be providing, you will have to give a string to it, and then you will have to print it number of times. So s and n, two things I am passing to this function. Now when I am passing these two parameters to this function, what I mean to say, I will be writing it like this: print s multiplied by n. S multiplied by n. So returns, I'll give return because this is a function, so I'll have to return this value. Print return, it will be turning s multiplied by n. So now put down here in the main, you can write down this statement again and copy here, then print it, and here write times of a string of a string. So here a string will be printed that many number of times. So here string I will give, say I'll give here cricket. Now how many times cricket will you want to print? Here you will have to give num value. So num we can get from user, and I'll run this program. Here I will say I want cricket to be printed 5 times. I'll write here 5, and I'll just enter here, and I'll get the answer. Times, and times is I want to pass on it to cricket, and then how many times? Here I will be, and num times. So I'll just save it, and I'll try to run this program. And how many times you want cricket to be printed? 5 times. So just press enter, you will get cricket 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 times. So like this, you can make these small functions. Although again, I'm saying these functions are very simple to make, but in the beginning, you can try out at the basic level these functions, and you can make your own library base. Not for exactly for this, you can make for some other. And although this is also these are also good to make if you want to try them out. So thank you very much for seeing this piece.